What's up, y'all? Chris Smith, League of Dash Talk Radio, League of Dash TV. Sunday. This is the 13th of September 2015. The League of Dash Radio starts right now. Membership to the League of Dash, $250. You got warrants out for your arrest for non-payment of child support. I can get you over to my sister company, League Legal. We can get rid of that warrant. If your license is suspended due to non-payments of child support tickets and or fines, I can get you over to my sister company, League Legal. And we can get your license reinstated. People, I want y'all to go check out my video, Osirus Scam Part 1. A gentleman by the name of AZIZ33Jet left a comment. And he said, I want to thank you for posting this video. I was about to give this dude $2,000. Whoa. Then you got another individual, McCoy. You got another individual, McCoy, said he gave Mr. Osirus $500 via Walmart to Walmart. Damn, that sounds familiar. He gave Mr. Osirus $500 via Walmart to Walmart. Mr. Osirus drafted up this mysterious affidavit. He takes the affidavit to court and get locked up. Not only do he get locked up, they impose a $1,600 a month child support on this individual. He don't have no lights on. He can't afford to carry himself. Like I said, individuals, what I tell you to take to court can't be rebutted. They're going to try some slick shit. They ain't going to say, where you hear that from, blah, 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 blah. I'm going to tell you what they're going to do. I had an individual say that go to court and tell them that they can't proceed with this, et cetera, et cetera. You want to go see it was an individual that had a hearing before a hearing officer. I said, go there and tell them you don't want to have nothing to deal with this clown. You want to go see a judge. He goes there and says, I want to go see a judge. The person tells him, well, I'm starting this with or without you. Let me tell you what that meant. A hearing officer, you don't go and talk to a hearing officer. When they say, I'm going to start this with or without you, they're going to start it without you, but it don't mean nothing. They got to continue the facade for the woman. I told him when they told you, when he said, well, you can leave because I'm going to start this with or without you, I said, I would have left. I said, well, what would have happened if you stayed? They would have fucked me over. I said, what happened? Did you stay there? They fucked you over. Okay. I would have took the fucking knowing that I requested a judge. Once you request a judge, a hearing officer ain't got shit to say to you no more. Fuck what they say. Fuck where you at. Fuck your jurisdiction. Fuck the hearing officer saying, well, we're going to proceed. You sit there, you say nothing. It's like when they say, I want to read you your Miranda rights. You got the right to remain silent. If you start talking after that, you just violated your rights because you started talking. They can say whatever they want. They can say, well, we're going to talk to you and ask you 50 million questions. Don't mean nothing. You shut the fuck up because you stated you don't want to talk. That individual went to court. I told him this. The guy says, well, you can either leave because I'm starting this one without you. Well, he said you can leave. I said I would have left. He said blah, 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 blah. But what I say can't be rebutted. So this individual, Mr. McCoy, takes this paper, and you go see it on the video of yourself. It's the videos that I posted in the last. Just go to the last videos I did in the last couple of days about Osirus and look at the response. Mr. McCoy, he says he took this mysterious affidavit to court only to get locked up. And then when he called Mr. Osirus and said, well, they're still imposing child support on me. Even if you go to Mr. Osirus' page, and this is, I guess, what he thinking, me saying I'm giving him business. I ain't giving this fraud no business. You go to his page, and you'll see individuals saying, hey, man, I took this affidavit to court. They still putting child support on me. Mr. Osirus told Mr. McCoy, and you could go read the comment for yourself, there's nothing he can do. There is no appeal. So wait a minute. You sovereign, bruh. And you sending people to court after they pay you, telling you there are no contingencies for your shit? You's a fucking fraud. You's a fucking phony. But let me talk about this sovereign shit some more. I'm going to say this sovereign stuff and I'm going to dibble in and out about Mr. Osirus. So I'm going to say this to Mr. Osirus. Child support pushed you underground, Mr. Osirus. So that means you have to have a child. So if you got kids, that means that you gave birth to somebody in your lifetime that had an option. See, people, let me tell you what happens, how you can remain sovereign and never ever have to go through this bullshit. All you do is when you have a kid, you don't apply for a birth certificate. you don't obtain a social security number. When you do that fresh out the gate, you are retaining your individual sovereignty. So Mr. Osirus is running around having babies. And whoever he's having babies with, they're applying for social security cards and they're applying for birth certificates. Now, I would say that the woman that he's dealing with is doing this so she can get welfare. But then Mr. Osirus want to come back and play that, oh no, this and all that. But I said something in a video yesterday that I want to help people understand. Just my depth of sovereign law and how much I know it. And why it's such a fraud. And if you got a 9 to 5, you cannot be sovereign. If you want anything good in your life, don't go to the sovereign shit. I said in the video yesterday that as an individual sovereign, you can print your own money up. The problem is you can't take that money and go down the street and buy a Lexus with it. That's what I said. You could go check the video out for yourself. And the name of that video is Osirus, claiming sovereign but still using U.S. currency. Go check that video out. Very good video, 28-minute long video. Sit down with your woman, check it out. And then, so you can't go down the street with it. So let me tell you something. My introduction to sovereign law. It was me, an individual that went to Howard University where they teach sovereign law, and a cop. We all started this company that we was going to start having offices, helping individuals get their individual sovereignty. This is why I'm up on you all. This is why I'm 20 steps ahead of you, Mr. fucking Osirus. And this is the reason why when I figured out last year what you was doing, this is the reason why I want to call you out for what you did. It was about 9 of us. We had about 9 clients, excuse me. It was 9 clients and then 3 teachers. In the sovereign law study group that I had, and I said this on radio back in 2010, I had a sovereign law study group. Individuals that check out my radio shows, I said this back then. But Mr. Osirus and none of his goons bother to do no research on me. They just coming at me with all this rah-rah shit. That's why I'm burying them. That's why you don't hear nothing from Fat Boy or his fucking goons. And I blocked one of his goons, and I'm going to tell you why I did that. But let me finish. We had the guy from Howard, he was a sovereign law dude, a cop that was losing his badge, and me. It was 9 students. Now, I was going through the child support shit at the time, so I was like, yo, I'm down with this because I could get off of child support. I ain't gonna lie, that's why I did it. The dude mapped out a series of steps that we had to do along the way. This is the sovereign law guy. I didn't know him. This dude named Brent Richardson met him. We wasn't cool prior to this or nothing. The sovereign law study guy, he turns around and he asks everybody up front for $500. So $500 times 9. All right? Stay with me. So he walks out of the table with right off the bat, $4,500. He drafted up the thing that was gonna for the Secretary of State. He drafted that up. I gotta start talking fast. I'm 8 minutes in. All right, he drafted that up. And then before he filed it, he said then we were gonna file that. Then we were gonna do the thing about incorporating your name so nobody can use it. He then started asking individuals for money prior to he doing that. So he started going outside the steps. He started asking people for money, and now everybody is running around giving this dude money. And I was like, well, hold up, man. I said, Brent, your boy ain't doing right. Brent got mad at me because he was like, Chris, here you is on that bully shit. This is 2004, 2005. Chris, here you go on that bully shit. Here you go, Chris, you're about to fuck this up. I said, Brent, man, he said he was going to do this, bro. He ain't doing it. Yeah, man, I mean, come on. One lady was losing her home. And in sovereign law, what they tell you is that you don't have to pay your mortgage, because once you pay your mortgage, the something about they get money from off of your Social Security, off your Department of Treasury account, right? This is sovereign law for you folks. So this woman paid the guy $3,500 to draft up a document for her to take to court, to take her mortgage company to court, claiming that the fact that she is paying a mortgage is a fraud. That lady lost her house. The dude took my money and 8 other motherfuckers' money, got away with about almost $20,000, and disappeared. He was sovereign, but he took U.S. currency. Sounds familiar? Okay. You got individuals that claim they're sovereign, like I stated yesterday. You can walk around here and you can print your own money. Problem is people ain't not going to accept that. So guess how they're fucking people? Motherfuckers that are sovereign are making their own money orders. So what do you think? There are 50 different companies that make different money orders. So you don't know no better. You motherfucker come to you and say, I'm buy that, hey man, I don't feel doing about cash, so I'm gonna give you money orders. Okay. And motherfuckers that are individual sovereign, they're printing up their own money orders to a bank that doesn't exist, that can't back them. Then they get robbed. This is what these motherfuckers that are sovereign, this is what they're doing. How come you can't walk down the street and go to a person that has an office to say they're sovereign and you can come here and reclaim your sovereignty? The problem with individuals that are sovereign, they often get into the arena under the grounds of slick shit. And then once they become sovereign, you can't serve them, you can't do all this shit because they're sovereign. So when they rob you, there's no contingencies. I always tell y'all, there's no contingencies to the help that I give you when you take the court. See, Mr. Osirus, this is the type of shit I know. And the second I heard about you last year, I knew you was on that shit. The second I spoke to you and you said, you give me the money and I give you a book. You telling everybody else you'll draft up an affidavit. You told me you'll give me a book. I said, nah, bro, I don't want no book. I want you to do everything. You are a fucking fraud. You are a fucking phony. Let's talk about your goons for a second. You got your boy coming on my page with all the rah-rah and the rhetoric. He says to me, you wear tight shirts. You damn right I wear tight shirts, you bitch. I look good. But and then your boy, Osirus, then your boy turn around and ask me, so how do you get somebody license back with a question mark? Oh, so wait a minute. You don't know the law that I'm talking about? I know that sovereign shit like the back of my hand. I told y'all that. But your goons is coming to my page asking me about my law. So let me tell you what I did, Mr. Osirus. I blocked your boy. I ain't blocked you. I want to hear from you. I blocked your boy. And I told the anger channel to block him too. You know why? Because he's a bitch. What he's doing is he's just sending little, you ain't shit. Then we respond to it. Motherfucker, you wear tight shirts. Then he asks about law, because he don't know shit. He don't know shit. You know why? Because you and all your goons are one-dimensional. That's why. You're running around here finding people with problems and saying that sovereign is the answer to your problems. Then what do? You rob them. You rob them. You got one motherfucking faggot that came on my page said that I robbed him for $500. Kier or Food, whatever the fuck that motherfucker was named. Who else said that? I got motherfuckers sending me emails about articles about people you robbed. I got people sending articles saying I took this affidavit to court and they still put me on child support. Mr. Osirus, are you familiar with the Patriot Act? Let me tell you about the Patriot Act. This is another thing that throws your fucking idea into the primitive prehistoric age. The Patriot Act allows the government to simply deem you as a terrorist. And that's what, that's what the angry man was talking about. Once they deem you as a terrorist, you don't get due process. So when you take that sovereign shit to court, good luck making it out. Good luck. I can tell somebody today, here, September 2015, I can get your license back for you. Got arrears, don't matter how much, I can get your license back. And I do it. I can tell an individual, I have dad's house. Because Mr. Osirus, I'm going to tell you what the everyday people go through. Everyday men in this country fuck with scallywag ass women that put child support on them. And then because they have an attorney under the grounds of child support, their attorney act like the man ain't shit. And they act like they own him. And they act like they can ask him for stuff that don't even pertain to him. Give me 5 years worth of subpoena. I'm going to subpoena you for 5 years worth of your bank statements. For what? You know why they do that, Mr. Osirus? They do that for simple control. They do it to break us men. You see, I was broken. But I'm like Wolverine. I heal quick. Why? Because you ain't seen my fucking other video the other week, Pudge Boy. You ain't see the one I say I stay in good health. You ain't see that? You ain't see that? then you can tell you're a fucking fraud. You can tell all those goons that came out to my channel was by your calling. Why? Because they don't know anything about me. Your fucking goon said to me, I said, Sovereign is a fraud. There is no contingencies. You motherfuckers are accepting U.S. currency when you can print your own, but you still fucking with the U.S. You run around and you call everybody slaves, and you can't answer no questions. All this shit I said, and the only thing your boy said to me was, your girl put you on child support. I said to the angry man, this gotta be a little kid. Your boy. Now, everybody that watch my videos, how many fucking times did I said I pay child support? How many times did I said I wipe my ass with that? Freeze it, let it go. How many times did I say that? How many times did I say my child support was $335? But yeah, he got goons. He calls up goons, Mr. Osirus. You call up goons, and they responded in your behalf. This is why I'm fucking with you by what they say. Let's be clear, Mr. Osirus. Let's be clear. You will apologize to me, and in these words. I'm sorry I was a bitch, but I apologize. And you will go take that shit off my page. That comment that you left, you'll take it off. Until you take it off, Mr. Osirus, I'm going to have my foot in your ass. Every time somebody leave a comment that says something in your favor, I'm going to make like you said. I'm going to act like you're bitches. I ain't going to look at them and act like they said it. I'm going to take it as you said it. And I'm going to do this until you come on my page and say, I was a bitch, I'm sorry. And take that shit off. Until then, I'm going to stay in your ass, bitch. I'm going to expose you for the fucking fraud you are. So let's talk about Mr. Osirus for a second. He got 15 videos. You know why Mr. Osirus only got 15 videos? Because there's not too much he can say about the shit he's selling. Mr. Osirus never made a video talking about what happens when you go to court and you take that affidavit and they say, fuck you, nigga, get out of here. Where's the video at for that? Where's the video? Because he don't want nobody. See, Mr. Osirus don't want to put the pros and cons out about what he does. I made a video entitled, All the League of Dads Do Is Rob People. And let me say it again so we can be crystal fucking clear. I'm a little bit touched by the fact that people said me and you are the same. I'm a little bit touched by the fact that people are saying it's you and Omen Osirus. Y'all are the two. I'm the one. I'm the one that's busting your ass. I'm the one that's exposing you for who you are. I'm the one that's calling you out. I'm the one that's breaking down every aspect of what your ass do and telling everybody it's a fucking fraud. Now, am I right? That shit you talking about? Name one thing you preach, Mr. Osirus, that was a law written in the 1900s. Name one. Name one law that you talk about that was written in the 2000s. Name one. Name one law that says, see, right here. So let's get this right. Let's get this right. Let's get this right. Let's get this right. I don't remember the year. I do remember the month, so I'm going to say it like this. They voted on making earpieces the law in Congress. And it went up through the House and Senate and went through all the Senate and went through all the chains. They voted on it in like November. And it went into law January 1st. So let's say they voted on it on November 1st. Just 2 months later, the shit went into law. I found that to be remarkable. I don't remember what year it was. I don't even remember. It was 2006. Voted on in 2006 and went into law in January 2007. I don't remember if it was November 2007 and went into law 2008. But it went into law that quick. That fucked me up. So if you got all these laws that defy what America can do to you by going in there and simply making a claim, can you please make a video telling everybody this law was just implemented in 2013? Can you? No, you can't. No, you can't. And like I said, I own you. And I will stay and keep my foot in your ass till you go on my page and say, I was a bitch, Chris, and I'm sorry. That's all. If you say I'm sorry, that don't count. You need to say I'm the bitch too. That's how I am. And you might want to look up a tier of LaShawn Bradley and get some pointers from her. Because she would have told you, you know what? He told me he loved me. He loved his daughter to death. He told me he was gullible. I thought he was gullible. I thought he was like all men. I was just fucking him, doing whatever I like. But damn, he coming after me and murked me. That's what you getting. That's what you getting. Back to this sovereign shit. So you got individuals claiming that they're sovereign and they can print their own money. Once again, the problem is they can't run around and print their own money and go buy something with it. So what do? Because there are 50 different type of money orders out there, they're slick. They print up their own money orders and rob people. Now, let's be clear. Some of that sovereign shit do work. I ain't gonna lie. Some of it do work. But you have to know how to apply it. You don't wait until the cop got his fucking gun pointed at you and then be talking all this shit to you, got you in cuffs, and then say you sovereign. Because like I said, now listen to what I'm saying. I always say, I don't fight when I go to court. I just go there to confirm my victory. So if you're trying to impose your sovereign will when they got you all fucked up in the game, it's way too late. The adrenaline and the process of fucking with you has already started rolling. You got to know how to apply. And you can't run around and be like, I'm not paying child support. Get the fuck out of here with that. Local laws don't recognize that. That shit you're talking about is garbage. It's garbage. It's 100% pure grade A garbage. I mean, after all, under your page now, under your videos, your very own people are telling you, Mr. Osirus, this isn't working. They're telling you that. I ain't never say it. They did. These are their words. These are their words. You got individuals saying, hey man, y'all too XYZ, y'all are this, y'all shouldn't, there's enough white cops killing this Michael guy, whoever the fuck he is. Bruh, the motherfucker came at me. He came at me. I just happily obliged. That's all I did. I happily obliged. The laws in which they have in this country, unless you have diplomatic immunity, then you can talk that shit old man Osirus is talking. You heard the song Ghetto Superstar. Ghetto Superstar, that's what you are. Mr. Pross said, some got hopes and dreams, we got ways and means, the supreme dream team, always up with a scheme. From hubcaps to selling raps, name your scheme, I'ma rise to the top, floating on the screen. Something who the hell want to stop me? No one can stop me. Diplomatic immunities. Diplomatic immunity. That's what you need. Problem is there's a process of obtaining diplomatic immunity. I don't know it. But you can't be from America claiming diplomatic immunity in the very own country that you live in. Mr. Osirus, I would suggest that you package your shit up and sell it in a different format. Don't attack people that got a good life and living good, and don't attack them. All you want to do is call people slaves and my brother this and all that. And where the fuck have you been anyway? How come you ain't saying shit? You went and dropped some shit thinking it was gonna, and then got the nerve to tell me, oh, thanks for making videos because people coming my way? Nah. The reason why you told me that, let's be clear, you want me to stop making videos. Because ain't nobody have the balls enough to call you out. You know the funny thing about you, Mr. Osirus? You robbed many of people. Ain't none of them call you out. You said one thing about me, and I'm murdering your ass. Motherfucker, I only know overkill. Ask Mr. T. LaShawn Bradley. Ask all the judges that had my name come up on the docket. Oh, you got me bouncing now, motherfucker. Ask that faggoty. Listen, when LaShawn Bradley put a fucking restraining order on me back in 2012, right? Check this out. I went through 3 judges. before one had the balls to see me. Why? Because I sent a letter. My response. Mr. Osirus. I lived in Pennsylvania. I went to Jersey for a restraining order. I said, no, fuck the jurisdiction, baby. I'm here in the flesh. But you know how I told him, Mr. Osirus? I told him, motherfuckers, Mr. Osirus, I'm president and founder of the League of Dads. I'll be in your courtroom. What you will do is show me proof. You will not ask me any questions about what this and what that. I will cross-examine Miss Bradley, and that's it. I gets there, Mr. Osirus, everything happened the way I said it was. Why? Because I told you, I don't go to court to fight nobody. I go there just to confirm my victories. All that shit you talking, slave talk, XYZ, bullshit, code, section this, section that. Get on your page, Mr. Osirus, and name one law of the shit you are talking about that was implemented in the 2000s. Name a law that you're talking about that was implemented in the 1900s. Because all that shit you talking is trumped by the Patriot Act. You see that right there? You see that right there? That's my satellite radio. So all I'll do is listen to talk radio. I get programs and listen to shit that the average everyday motherfucker don't listen to. I don't listen to Hot 97 New York. I don't listen to Bounce Radio 105. All I do is listen to motherfucking talk radio. I get that knowledge. I go to school. I'm in school for nursing now. I just went and got my CDL a couple of months ago. After I'm done with this, I'm going to school to get my pilot license. I drive around and I get educated. I'm trying to tell my boy Paul down in Memphis. I think I'm gonna be in Columbia on Thursday, Friday. So I need to see you, my man. He's a licensed franchisee. How many licensed franchisees do you have? Who believes in your shit? Why are you as a sovereign with kids? Why have you been taken down for child support? If you're so sovereign, because the only reason why and the only reason how this could have happened was that your kids got a birth certificate or a social security card. How did that happen if you're the God? Quite frankly, Mr. Osirus, gods don't go through shit mortals go through. You're a God, right? You're a God? You're a God? How come this mortal is living better than you? Like in the Avengers. Keep referring back to that movie, a movie of a bunch of superheroes. What happened when the God of Thunder from Asgard, fly by the way of Mjolnir, came and landed on that little fucking glider or whatever the fuck they was on? The back door went down, came in and took Loki out and shit. What did the Black Widow say to Captain America? She said, "I don't know, Cap. I will sit this one out." These guys are practically gods. What happened when Iron Man and Thor was fighting? When Thor grabbed his motherfucking forearms, and what happened when Iron Man was in his suit and that shit was like beep, beep, beep. Tony Stark was like looking at like, this nigga is busting my fucking suit. He's a god. He defies that metal, whatever Iron Man shit was made with. But the motherfuckers, it's all fairy tale, but the person who wrote the script said, I gotta make this look real because I gotta show everybody that a god can fuck up a mortal. You're supposed to be a god. You're supposed to have control over the fucking elements. When bullshit comes your way, you're supposed to have some control over me. What's going on? I'm not claiming that god shit. You're Omen Osirus. Getting taken out by a mortal. Listen, y'all, you want to reach me, you can always reach me at the leagueofdadstv@gmail.com. The way you make payments to become a member, you can make payments via MoneyGram, Western Union, or just send me a money order to make it out to Christopher Smith, P.O. Box 115, Moyock, M-O-Y-C-K, North Carolina 27958. All right. The next video that I'm gonna do a video on helping you guys understand the dimensions of women. I'm gonna post that later on today. All right. Later, y'all.